you're wanting to know how to start a clothing brand in 2025, watch this video. The number one step is finding a name so people will know what to go by. Find a logo that will look good and also is presentable. After you got the name, you got your logo, now it's time to figure out what your niche is. There's all types of niches like streetwear. Just find a niche that fits you. Now that you got your name, your logo, and your niche, now it's time to get designs. Now with designs, you can either design them yourself or get a graphic designer. If you're designing your clothes yourself, that's good. Just make sure they look good and they're presentable. But I know myself, I'm not really that creative. I'd rather get a graphic designer that know what they're doing. You can go on Instagram.dtg or graphic designer, and a whole bunch of graphic designers will pop up. If your graphic designer don't know what type of design you want, you can go get references from other clothing brands. Now that you got your name, your logo, your niche, and your designs, now we're on to the next step. The next step we're on now is making your tech pack, which is very important. Now that you got your design, make sure that you make a tech pack. That's very important for your clothing brand. Your tech pack is very important. This week I have your GSM, what type of fabric they're going to use, your sizes, all the information about your design is very important. Now that we got your name, your logo, your niche, your designs, and your tech pack, we're on to the next step. And that is finding a manufacturer. I recommend China or Pakistan. Pakistan may be faster, but the quality does not beat China's. You can go on Alibaba and find some manufacturers, but make sure they are verified. Make sure when trying to find a China manufacturer on Alibaba, you can get their mock down to 30, unit price around 23, 24. Make sure that their sample prices is no more than 150. The reason you don't want no high mock or high unit price is because if you have a high unit price, you're not going to make any money off your drop. If you have a high mock, you just start on your clothing brand, you're not going to sell that many pieces. 30 is enough so you can learn how to sell. The next step is sending your files and everything to the manufacturer so they can get started on your product. Also, I recommend doing half and half in the manufacturer if they would do it. Send half before and send the other half once you got the shipping information. Now that we got your name, your logo, your niche, your design, your tech pack, and you pay the manufacturer, we on to the next step. Now that the manufacturer is making your product, this week you're gonna make your brand page, find marketing strategies, start posting on TikTok so you can get hype around your brand and your personal brand. I recommend posting 3-5 times a day. Consistency is key. Posting on all platforms so you can get eyes on your brand, your personal brand, and the platforms you should use is Facebook, Instagram Reels, YouTube Shorts, and TikTok. Now that we got your name, your logo, your niche, your design, your tech pack, you find a manufacturer, you started building hype around your brand, we're on to the next step. The step we're on now is marketing your samples very well with organic content. Make sure that you market very, very, very well and that you come up with a marketing strategy so that when you drop, you be successful. Now that you got your name, your logo, your niche, your design, your tech pack, you found a manufacturer, you got your sample and started marketing, we're on the next step. Also, while you're marketing, you should be making a website, also market for a month and a half so you can get your SMS members up to 300. Now we're on the final and most important step, which is your drop. After you did the marketing for a month and a half and you received your bulk orders, now it's time to figure out what the drop date is. Now that your SMS building up and you're marketing well, now it's time to drop. Now that you dropped, you marketed well, you're shipping out orders, I hope that you sell out and I hope you use all this important information that you learned in this video. DM me brand on my Instagram. I can teach you personally one-on-one calls. This is why the pre-order method for clothing brand owners do not work anymore. No one will order if they have to wait 4 to 6 weeks. Pre-order is old news in 2025. People want the pre-made option. There are a lot to risk when doing pre-order. You can get chargebacks and it's extremely risky when you're dealing with the chargebacks. Why you shouldn't make your clothes yourself and go get a manufacturer. One reason, because your quality is not going to be as good as a manufacturer that know what they're doing. Plus, I'd rather pay somebody that know what they're doing and have great quality and stitching than just doing it myself. If you do it yourself, there's a chance you can mess up on your design. If you go to a manufacturer, they know what they're doing and they're good, there's a low chance they can mess up. I recommend just going to a good manufacturer. I recommend China. I recommend finding a good China manufacturer with low mock, low unit prices. Make sure their sample is no more than 150. Why marketing for a clothing brand is very important. Without marketing, you won't be able to get as many sales. Your numbers will be low. You won't have as many eyes on your brand as you want. Marketing, I think most clothing brands, if not all, should do is do organic content. While you're marketing, you should post 3 to 5 times a day. And all the platforms you should use is Instagram Reels, YouTube Shorts, TikTok, and Facebook. Once you're marketing well and your videos starting to do good, you can boost them and do ads. What ads and boosting can do for your content is you get more eyes on your brand and your personal brand. DM me on Instagram to learn more. Why SMS list is so important for clothing brands. When people join your SMS list, they are in there for a reason. It's not the same as when people just follow you on Instagram or any social media platforms. If you're saying you're about to drop, you can get early access to the SMS list, they're going to join and they're waiting for you to drop. So while some of the main reasons the SMS list is so important, you can grow your brand easily with the SMS list. That's the reason why I call the SMS list a marketing cheat code. Let's say you're not confident in one of your pieces that you want to drop. You send it to your SMS list only and you ask if they want it or not. If they say yes, drop the piece. If you want to learn more, DM me on IG for more free game. While working a 9 to 5 to support your business is very important. On your business journey, you're not going to have any money. And you're not going to have enough money up front to support your business. You should only quit working a 9 to 5 until you make enough money from your business. But if you're not making enough money to support your business, you should work a 9 to 5, even though I know you're going to hate it. DM me on Instagram to learn more. Here's 5 things you should do before starting your clothing brand. Number 1, coming up with a name that's unique and something that's different. Because you don't want a name that someone else has and their brand is already doing well with. Number 2, finding a niche that fits you and your style. This is something that you should look more into. Me personally, I go with the streetwear niche. Number 3 will be getting a design. While finding out what designs you like, make sure that you get a graphic designer, don't create it yourself, and make sure that it's something unique and it's something that people never seen before. Number 4 will be creating a tech pack. This is one of the most important steps on this list. Without a tech pack, people will not know your sizes, your GSM, what fabrics you want to use on your product. Number 5 will be finding a manufacturer. Finding a manufacturer can be hard at times because you have to find one with the right mark and unit prices. I recommend going to Alibaba and making sure that it's a China manufacturer and make sure that they are verified. DM me on Instagram to learn more. Why scaling your clothing brand is very important. Because if you're not trying to find new content ideas, you're not going to scale at all. Find ways to scale your brand, like getting new designs, getting some samples in, marketing ideas. And when trying to scale your brand, you need to be very consistent with what you're doing. And remember, no brand or no type of business is going to sit still if you're consistent. But if you're not consistent, your brand is going to sink. You're trying to be better than you were yesterday. So keep on putting in the work, become 1% better every single day. But if you're not, it's not for you. DM me on IG to learn more. You shouldn't drop unless you know these things for your clothing brand. If your product is not good, you obviously shouldn't drop. And if you haven't put any marketing into your drop, you should not drop also. And you shouldn't drop unless you have enough SMS members, which I recommend 10%. Your main goal for when you drop is to sell out. That should be your main focus. The clothing brand owners that's just starting out and it's about to be your first drop, you should not put no limit on how long you should market for that drop. You should only drop when you know you got eyes on your brand and enough people in your SMS list. You should also tap in with local people to make sure that your product is good. Tap in with your family members, anybody. Get as many eyes on your brand as possible. DM me on IG to learn more. While having a good mindset is very important for running a business. If you have a weak mindset, it's not possible for you to run a business at all. And you complain about everything. Business is not for you. And you never want to be that guy that quits too easy. Well, I not do this, I did that. No, you did not. You quit. If you're running a business, it's very important that you plan your dates ahead so you know what you're going to do that day. Your mindset should be, I'm going to get up every day and make sure I grind every single day. Remember, any issue can be solved once you find the solution. DM me on IG to learn more.